are going to make the maiden voyage back to the Ponderosa. We're back, baby. Look at those drifts. That's crazy. It was all plowed out. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. That's nuts. That is nuts. Whew. That walk in here was brutal. This thing kept dying. I could barely, every third step I would break through the snow and just go down like 2 feet. I'm sweating my keister off, but I'm in. And my second angles are dying. I got the A7. Dean and I switched for the night for a little bit of his ease of use. He's going after a big boy in Ohio. And I had the batteries charging in my truck, and guess where they are? Still in my truck. I got one battery, but that thing is pretty much dead. The battery on this GoPro's dying. So we're in pretty good shape right now. And I have another GoPro with a battery that's dead. But we're in. I'm glad we're in. It's going to be nice to rest in here for another hour and a half or so before we got to make the maiden voyage back out. The sun is peeking out, and we've already got deer on the field. It should be a pretty solid night. Time will tell. But I'm glad to be here. I can tell you that much. We got my dad's going in behind the house. Dean's in Ohio. Uncle Jay is in Tennessee. The four of us are spread wide. And we're getting after it. So December 11th. No, 12th. December 12th. December 12th, y'all. How are we here already? How are we here? But we are here. So let's enjoy this sit. We got a mere 16 or 17 degrees, and the wind is absolutely chucking out of the southwest. Hey, pray for a mystery buck. Do a big buck dance. Let's go. Those doe just ran around me or behind me. Check this out. They're gonna get in my wind. Going right up and through. They're gonna go into the corn over here. They're staying down low. That was cool though. Right up behind the blind. I mean, that's gotta be gotta seen a dozen deer already. I just saw a pretty decent buck, and I couldn't even get the cameras on fast enough for it to matter, but was definitely a solid deer. Over here. Oh, that's him. I don't know if that's the one I saw. I bet it is. He was with another deer unless there's another deer behind him. It's that big 6 or 7 point. A lot of these deer, all the ones except the ones that came this way, those 4, have gone down across the bottom of the food plot, and they've come up on the other side. They're eating on that fallen tree, but they're also cruising up that way, and there's more corn up that way. There's another deer in the woods up there. Can't see what it is though. It's got to be the 2 of them that I saw running. Yep, there's another deer coming up the hill. Keep it on him now for a minute. Those does are coming up into the corner to my left. This is getting kind of exciting. Shows you though, some of these deer, well, most of these deer are bypassing any of the beans because they really can't get to them right now. They're buried and there's like a hard layer. I mean, you can't even see the tops of the beans right now, and that's why even in the field's relatively clean of track because there's not much they're gonna do. But the corn stalks, they're right at eye level basically right now, so it seems like that's what the deer are going to, or they're staying in the woods and they're feeding off the pines and the briars and all that stuff.
Right in front of me. Seems like decent dough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wrap up and get on out of here. It was a pretty solid sit. Learned a lot tonight. Gave me some inclination of what could be done tomorrow. So that's good stuff. Rock on, Shaka Khan. See you in the morning. Well, fam. The snow has stopped, and it's another beautiful day on the hill. Cold as all get out, but it's a beautiful day on the hill. I'm going to drop Dean off up the street, And then I'm just walking right across the street, popping in over there. But my goodness, this sun, look at this. Oh, it's so cold, but it's crazy when that sun pokes through the clouds, how much you can feel it. And the animals can feel it, and they love it, and we love it. And everybody just wants to be outside. The animals are always outside. But when they're outside, they get up during times like these. So that's what we're hoping for today. That's what we're hoping for today, and you know, I think that's what we're gonna get. Here goes a workout.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Enjoy.
Good luck. All right. Time for me to go getting in a pretty much a full hour before yesterday, which is, I feel like that's sufficient enough. Yesterday we had a pretty solid sit, and man, it was brutal getting in and out of there, but we got a little bit of a wind switch today, a little bit more out of the west, so I'm going to get into a hard blind down here in the bottom. I can overlook the bottom, I can overlook some pines, I can overlook some corn. It'll be good. It'll be good. We'll see what happens, but I tell you what, if a slicky is close in proximity and we don't have to drag far, and I like the shot opportunity and I smell venison, I'm gonna take it. I've already made my mind up about that, so hold your ears, folks. Hold your ears. I don't know how many deer I've seen already, but I've seen quite a bit. And there's a couple more about 60 yards right here in the food plot. I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of deer tonight. We already have. But I am prepared to shoot a slicky if the opportunity provides itself. I mean, the opportunity's right here in front of me, but I'm likely gonna let them get into bow range. Just kind of see what other deer come out in the next hour or so, or maybe not. There's a couple of them coming up. This has got to be what's left of the. Ooh, what's the best of the corn right now? Ooh, slicky fight. But man, what a beautiful, absolutely beautiful evening to be in the woods. It's colder than I'll get out, but I think these deer are going to be on it because of that. And because of that, I am very, very grateful to be here. Very grateful to be here. While I'm sitting here on the 13th of December, this will be my final hunt. Well, this is the final hunt for me of the muzzleloader season here in New York. We'll probably get a couple hunts in during that holiday hunt, but it's always such a busy time of year with family and friends and everything, so might get a couple hunts in maybe. It's been an interesting end to the year, end of the season. I mean, non-stop snow. I don't know what our snow total is here in the last 2 weeks, but I know the first 8 days of this, I'll call it a 2-week storm. We got 80 inches in 8 days, and we've gotten well over a foot since then, so we got to be pushing 100 inches of snow in about 2 weeks, which I've never personally experienced. I'm sure this area has. We are in the lake effect region, and sometimes when it snows and that lake effect machine wants to go, it dumps for days. until wind switches is pretty much the only thing that can stop it. So anyway, it's caused the deer to completely kind of change what they're doing. I mean, they definitely are in shock and have gone to like a winter mode, or they're starting to herd up into their winter areas already, because some of our parts of our property are just completely vacant with deer. Vacant. But it's a beautiful night though. Wow. We got about a foot of snow probably last night. And on top of all this mess that we've already gotten. And snow's cleared out. We got like basically partly cloudy skies, sun's peeking through every once in a while. Conditions are perfect, just gotta have the deer here to come get on the food. We'll see. We'll see.
Come get it. They got a deer coming out in the back there. There are 3 in there, in here. When I got in, I almost got in, but they kind of bounced. Yeah, they can't go fast. They kind of headed up towards the woods there, but they definitely sensed, saw me, whatever. We're just at sunset right now, so we got 30 minutes, 29 minutes to be exact. It's just to see them pop out now. Like I said, I got in a little late. There are deer in and out of this backyard, all of the plots, all day. Fracker.
Had a couple deer come out and they just go right to that edge of the corn. I just catch flashes of them. I've had 4 do it and I'm barely getting the camera on them. I think I'm gonna try and shoot this doe right here. She's been weary all night. She's been in the plot by herself. Damn this deer. Son of a gun. Oh, there's Grizzle. That's Big Mama right there. Where are you going? Come on. Oh yeah, bump her on down here. Bump her on down here. Damn you. Freaking A. Comes big Grizzle again. Well, you guys, my legal shooting is a couple minutes from being done. I don't think these does are gonna make it into where I want them to be. That buck just literally cruised right. He read the script, did what I kind of was hoping for. I just should have taken the shot earlier on the bigger doe, not knowing what was gonna come out, or what my night was gonna look like is kind of what held me back. But I should have shot them first thing when I had the chance. I almost had a shot getting in here. But it was a cool hunt, really, really cool hunt, and just a beautiful, beautiful evening to enjoy. I saw a lot of deer, 20-something deer. Maybe not quite 20, maybe just short of 20. I saw a lot of deer. They're piled up in the corner right now. It's kind of cool watching them work together and make paths. And I mean, maybe it was a blessing. couple of those doe that I was going to shoot were the more mature does of the group, and they are probably the ones that have the most experience and are helping the rest of them right now. So